Guru, you're so based. Thank you. I appreciate that, dude. Why is that being mentioned now? Have you ever seen the South Korean film Old Boy? Very good, great score. Great score, as in the music that goes beyond it. I don't know what the music would be. I need to write down a movie idea that I had, though. Good last video. Proud of the based Chad you are. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I thought I did a good job. I was going to make it a Leon Edwards also part of the video thing, but I feel like it was pretty unprofessional to do. So I decided against it in the middle of it. Thank you for the membership, Chi Wee Wee. Appreciate that. Kaio sleeps Whitaker and it makes me sad. I know it is sad that he does finish him with a jab. I don't know why I'm so confident in that, but yes, it is sad. Good last video, proud. Thank you, man. I got a comment on that Logan Paul podcast, so go and like it if you want. Greetings, fat new job with a decent raise. We up. Good job, Kaiman. Good to hear it, man. I'm glad that you're progressing in life. Would you go into the Leon stuff live? It's not even anything like crazy, but I've already mentioned it. It's just that Brady's been like terrorizing him and Bilal was going off on him as well, but it's a little too late. Would you go on the Adam Friedland show if invited? Yes. Yeah. Well, maybe not the Adam Friedland show. I mean, you know. Sup, MFO. Thank you for the 19 months of membership. Rodney! Thank you. Bro edged us with the Leon hate stuff. Next video. Well, no, it wasn't that. I think it's too late to do it now. You know what I mean? We're too far removed from UFC London. There's already more topics that we need to discuss. I got to do my predictions soon as well. You've read my comment exactly 2 to 3 times. Should I pay you for membership? Well, that's 2 in a row. It's up to you, man. It's up to you. You'll probably get a higher chance of getting read. Leon had a problem with Brady's crisp hairline. Dude, the hairline envy of Leon Edwards was literally the undoing of him. God damn it. He should have seen it coming, brother. Guru, go on Theo Von, dude. I should go on Theo Von? What do you mean? Oh, no, I couldn't just go on Theo Von. I don't know if that's how it works, dude. How's the diet? Thank you for the $2. Diet's been good. I went off it for a few days, but I've been eating chicken. I've had 3 pallets of chicken. Not pallets, but trays of chicken so far. Peri chicken. And I've got a lot of eggs to get through today as well. And I got some beef mince today, so I'm back on. Pigger, any chance you get on Paddy's podcast now? I don't know. The next one I'm going to be on is Demetrius Johnson, so yeah. Not pallets, but little trays, little tiny trays. How many's in them? 120 grams. Do you like the royal family? Must be investigated. No, I don't like the royal family at all. Thank you for the $5. Burns isn't that bad in hindsight. He's done the best against the next generation of fighters, i.e. Brady, JDM, and Hamzat. Burns gonna smoke Leon next. True. Thank you for the $5. He's done the best against the next generation of fighters, Brady, JDM, Hamzat. Yep. Burns are gonna smoke Leon next. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Burns actually has done the best against the next generation. Our stench is unmatched. We will consume the world. True. Thank you for the $2. I keep saying true to things. Hey, fellas. True. Thank you for the 2. When are the picks? Probably tomorrow. A little bit too late for today. I was going to make a different video today, but I'll do them tomorrow. Did you see Costa get smoked on X on his $1 post? No. What happened with Paulo Costa? I saw him asking if there was any translations of Hitler's speech on Twitter the other day. I saw that was going on, but I didn't see anything else. True. I don't know. Do you believe Alex fought with a broken hand? I don't know. But it looked like he did, to be fair. I can't believe they didn't sign Artem Vatakov. Such a massive miss from the UFC. Fumbled an absolute icon of combat sports. No, seriously, though. Absolute fucking fumble by the UFC. Dog shit fucking fights. No wonder. He's probably fighting Rico Verhoeven next, don't you think, chat? If he's saying his glory heavyweight title is what he's after instead, then he's definitely looking at Rico Verhoeven next. They did sign him. No, they didn't. They did sign him, but he declined the offer now because they offered him 12 and 12. And they wouldn't budge on the price. Like he isn't a fucking glory legend. Him and Rico's announced? Well, there you go. What did Costa get smoked on X for his $1 post? I'm not seeing it. Oh, there's Paulo. Bodashinya. Hitler was liberal socialist. Okay. Can you see it? $1. What do you mean about the $1? Can you see it? Yes, it reveals the number of fights you've won in 5 years. 1. Makes sense. Fight him, Paulo. Alright, he did get him. Thank you for the 2. Do you believe in Alex fought? I don't know if he fought with a broken hand. Did you watched Tom Aspinall and Logan Paul's podcast? No, I didn't listen to a single fucking bit of it. I'll be honest with you, I did not listen to a single bit. I got the gist of the start of it, and then I just thought, nah. I ain't watching this. Even Tom Aspinall ain't enough to make me sit through it. Hello, Musical. Thank you for the $2. But I'm glad that he's on there and getting a spotlight, like he's finally reaching that stardom. You know? Say it properly, Guru. Hey, fellas. Just saw people say Islam would beat Pyfer in a fight. Like, bro, he's getting slept by a glancing punch from the Salt King. I know, dude. Pyfer would absolutely fucking flatline him. I know, I saw the comments on Impulsive. They're mentioning me in the comments, which is pretty interesting. The top comment, other than Tom Aspinall's comment, is no fucking way Guru is going to be yapping for an hour about this pod. That's crazy to me. That is crazy. That is the most liked comment outside of Tom Aspinall's comment. 100% will probably drop in the morning. He's going to say Logan's actually based. I mean, did he mention me on the pod then? Why are people talking about that? Did they mention me on there, or I don't know if they mentioned me on there. No, they didn't. Oh, okay. Well, they're just mentioning me anyway. That's even crazier. I thought the way that people are talking in the comments is like it's like they even discussed me on the pod, but no, never mind. They did not. Okay, well, the way the comments were saying, I was like, oh, they must have spoke about me or something. I ain't gonna make a fucking video just because he went on now. You know what I mean? Yeah, Islam Makhachev gets slept by Pyfer. Impression of Connor. Fuck Usman and fuck Topuria as well, yeah? Guru, you have a great hidden power with great responsibility. Have a meeting with Trump and get to pardon Kane. No, I ain't fucking meeting with Trump. He's nothing but a fucking puppet for the fucking Israelis, mate. I ain't meeting with him. Fuck Trump. What did Ilya say about olives? I don't know what he said about olives. Oh, he said that, what did Ilya say about Oliveira, chat? I know he trashed him a little bit, but I don't remember what he actually said. I don't remember. I don't remember what Ilya said. It's in my title, and I knew to put it there because he did sort of like tear into him a little bit, but I don't remember exactly what he said. I'll try and find it. Ilya definitely reaching with his new nickname. Oh my god, isn't Ilya seeming like he's going to get destroyed at lightweight? I sense it in the air, chat. ILIA TOPURIA was disrespectful. What did Ilya say, though? ILIA TOPURIA asked if he'd go on a walk with Charles Oliveira. Actually, yes, to give him a bit of culture and teach him something, because it's obvious that that kid hasn't even read a single page of a newspaper. Another question, because this isn't a good time to talk about someone like him. So he's kind of going at Oliveira a little bit. And then Oliveira even responded as well. So that's sort of heating up a little bit. Oliveira said, ILIA TOPURIA is disrespectful. I've been in the UFC for 15 years and I've never spoken poorly about anyone. I think he was very disrespectful with what he said. I just want to remind everyone that the toughest division is lightweight. I've been in it for years, so I have something to say. I know the firepower I have. I think TOPURIA needs to get into the division more calmly, more slowly, because there are a lot of tough guys who deserve respect. That's what I don't like, man. Fight him then. Fight TOPURIA then, man. He ain't some fucking up-and-comer. He's a fucking champ. He's above you pound for pound. He's above everyone in your division but Makhachev pound for pound. What are we fucking talking about here? Ilya reaching with his new nickname and one title defense. It could backfire. Volk said his reach is actually 69 inches. Just how good is he? Yeah, his arms... I remember he said that ages ago on Joe Rogan as well. Yeah, he's had short reach. But we used to say, oh, he's smaller, but he's got a longer reach, you know, but yeah. Stay on your feet! Stay on your fucking feet! Please tell Regina to hold up. Regina, hold up. How does your date go? I haven't been on it. Paulina Jimza, the most padded record in MMA history? I have no idea. Thoughts on new Indian heavyweight dog shit ballsack? All right, yeah. Interesting prospect, of course. Farts all day, poos all night. It stinks. Okay. Also, yay, another women's main event. Oh, yeah, you guys amped up for Blanchfield versus Macy Barber. 5-round main event of a fight night coming soon. Good Lord. I can't wait. I cannot wait for such an amazing matchup. Impression of Ilya smiling about his new nickname. Il Legendo. Fucking Ilya's smile. Wanderlei X Chael. One no. You have to stop. I can't let you get close. Such a video game line. Highest levels a beat would reach. Was he overrated? He would be a perennial top contender, but any 5-rounder he would have lost. He didn't have the finishing potential and he didn't have the cardio. Thank you for the £2. Musical MMA. There you go. How come you're closer to the crowd, the smaller you act? How come the closer the crowd, the smaller you act? The closer the crowd, the smaller I act. I don't know what you're getting at. I don't get it. You saw Elon call Hassan a chicken shit retard? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I don't care what Hassan Abi's got going on, guys. He's just relevant in him, to be honest with you. It sucks for Elon. Your wife's in me Gucci, baby. Thank you for the $2. Chicken shit retard. Okay, interesting. I don't know. If everyone hates you, it's got to be you, then Chandler. Yes. It's got to be you then, Chandler. True. Is it a red flag if your girl likes that clips about your date get 20k views? Is it a red flag if your girl likes that clips about your date get 20k views? I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. It's not my girl, is it? No, it's not a girl. I just got a number. I'm falling asleep in anticipation of women's MMA. I can't wait for that main event. I cannot wait for the main event whatsoever. Does Hamzat beat DDP? No, he doesn't. No, he fucking doesn't, dude. Sean Brady made easier work of Gilbert Burns than Hamzat Chimaev. There, I said it! Leon Edwards made easier work of Usman than Hamzat Chimaev, and Usman took it on a week's notice. There, I said it! Whitaker, Chimaev, frauds. Same with Adesanya. That's what we found out over the past few years. That's what we've done. That's what we found out. Absolutely true. To the T. Adesanya, that whole era. Frauds. Usman, Adesanya, Whitaker, Covington. There are a lot of them. Frauds. Nothing but them. DDP is going to beat him. I actually do think DDP beats him as well. Thank you for the 2. Why did Ilya choose female version of his nickname? He didn't. It's just Spanish, so it sounds a bit gay. Stream more often, you racist piggy. You will do as you're told, you. Oh my god. The fucking comments on the Kane Velasquez post are insane. Absolutely insane. One of the top comments on the post. This reminds me of when Schmitty was pretty much sentenced to a fate worse than death after O'Malley and Tim Welch forgot to invite him to the after party. Big respect to Piggy for just saying the actual words and not self-censoring. It minimizes the victim's suffering. While calling me Piggy in the comment. What? How can we ever be serious in the comment sections? That is your comment, isn't it? Black cheese it. Do 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 do. Stream more often. You race it. I've already read it. I don't know anything about Hassan, but chicken shit retard is so funny, lol. Please, P.S. Hamzat is a fraud. Hamzat is fraudulent. Absolutely fraudulent. True. Can I will kick Bilal asking permission? I don't think... I'm not the guy with the detonator. You know what I'm saying? That's Bilal. I'm joking now. It's Ariel. But thank you very much for the $5. I appreciate the $5. Worst source. Thank you very much indeed. How dare you speak ill of Whittaker? It must be done. I like Whittaker, and he's always been one of my favorites, but, you know. Feels like we had a filler era of MMA. Why did ILIA choose a feminine version of his nickname? Oh, I've already read these ones. Your one septum-pierced girlfriend away from becoming the next iDubbbz? No, never. Never, dude. I'm one goth chick away from becoming the next Sam Hyde. How dare you speak ill of Whittaker? I've already read... Why is it coming in this order? Is your upper body so developed because you had to propel the wheelchair? No. South Africa CGI is cheap, apparently. Thank you for the $5. No, I didn't CGI my upper body. Thank you for the 5. I just got wide shoulders. Please, Guru, don't let this year end with Chimaev, Ankalaev, and Jones champions. Don't worry, dude. Good will vanquish evil. Because that's the way it works. And God exists. Thank you for the $3 Australian. Did you see what Lucas Tracy said about the Yan fight? Someone told me that... I don't remember what he said. Someone told me that it was negative about Jan Blachowicz. I don't know. Impression of Marab and Leon talking about... Sometimes when someone's getting glazed, someone has to go against it, I feel like. I thought Jan won. First and third. I've watched it back. I was watching back Shane Burgos fights this morning as well. And he should be re-signed to the UFC immediately. There's only one boring fight he's ever had, and that's Charles Jourdain fight. And even that was fun. But it wasn't like crazy. Like a crazy war. Impression of Marab and Leon talking about how fat DC is. Brother, I tell you, he tried to eat me. I promise. I walk through the PI and... He take a chomp, a hungry hippo, you know. Blah! He took my fucking hand off. I tried to feed him a carrot. Thank you very much for the $5. I asked already, but impression of mixed Molly Whoppery talking about Bryce Mitchell's situation. Also, quick thoughts on Urseg versus Moreno and Piper versus Kelvin. All right, doubling up for fucking Canadian currency. Bryce Mitchell thinks Hitler was a good guy. And this was at a time when he hadn't even started taking meth. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. Also, quick thoughts on Urseg versus Moreno. I've got Moreno and I've got Piper. Impression of Jones's wife after burning the breakfast eggs. Oh, God. Kids, just close your eyes and cover your ears. It'll be all right. Stinking we are, much like rotting corpse soaked in turd water, feasted upon by 1,000 maggots. Soon the MMA community at large will fear us. Thank you for the $5, dude. Yeah, I tweeted asking the UFC to sign back Shane Burgos, and it seems to be received pretty well. Nate Diaz and Kane Velasquez fan base overlap amount. 100%, 90%, what we thinking? Pretty close. Pretty close. Probably about 70, I'd say. Probably about 70. I'd say all Diaz brother fans at some point have been... Well, no. All Kane Velasquez fans are Diaz fans, but not all Diaz fans are Velasquez fans because they're bigger. They have a bigger fan base. When is the prediction video dropping? Probably tomorrow. If Alex loses his rematch and DDP beats Hamzat, is a fight between them realistic? If Alex loses his rematch and DDP beats Hamzat, is a fight between them realistic? Yeah. Yeah. No, it isn't. Not on a 2-fight losing streak fighting for a belt. There's too many guys at middleweight right now, no. More realistic if that happens is DDP versus Ankalaev. Thoughts on Gable Stevenson coming to MMA? Good, he just got fucking fraud checked, so he needs to fucking smurf on some MMA fighters. Bring it, dude. Prove my point wrong. I'm gaslighting wrestlers to finally get here. Dana said Burgos' cut was an overlooked mistake. No, they didn't cut him. They just didn't re-sign him. They literally forgot that he existed when they were trying to re-sign people. And he just got lost. Like, they just waited too long, and then he signed with PFL. ILIA became El Leyenda. You just became Piggy. All right, thank you. I heard Kane is sharing a cell with Joe's son. Okay. Impression of Dan Hooker calling for a title shot. I'm your man, friend, whenever you want to go. Let's go, Jay. My daughter's not for marriage, Jay. You ain't gonna put a hand on her, eh? I know you disagree with hookers, but this hooker's gonna have a problem with you, eh? Just got my fucking Camaro back from the shop after getting it fixed. Then it blew a head gasket back on the way home. Gonna go swim with the fish. Yeah, you know, we left them swim with the fucking fishes, huh? Thank you for the $5. You know, I first learned the line swimming with the fishes on Worms when I was younger. The little text used to come up above their head and say, he's swimming with the fishes. Then I found out it was an American mafia thing. Luke, impression of, Guru, does Dana have to get the fuck out of here already? I've missed a few. Just watched your Kane video. Good on you for calling it like it is. My boxing gym has been praying for the guy often. Good. Shitty situation all round. There you go, dude. You need some prayers right now, brother. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. Do we recast in Malcolm in the Middle revival? No. No! Oh, he's close enough. Okay, I was going to say, I thought disaster would strike. Guru, does Dana have to get the fuck out of here already? You got to get out of there. He does, yeah. Why do you defend pedophiles over Kane? I don't at all. Thank you for the 2. Impression of the inner thoughts after watching MMA Guru video about his weight. Impression the inner thoughts after watching MMA Guru video about his weight. DC inner thoughts after watching... Oh, whoop-de-doo now. What did guy? Honey, bring me some more chicken now. Oh, whoop-de-doo. I don't know how he sounds. Luke Riley, more potential than Vucenic and Harry H. We say that, and then he loses to fucking Weston Wilson. So I don't want to get ahead of myself, mate. You know what I mean? Jesus. Burgos versus Gene. Burgos versus Charrier. Burgos versus Lambware. I know all the names, dude. Burgos versus Mariscal. Burgos versus Wood. Burgos versus Vallejos. Oh, God, yeah. I know, yeah. Any matchup is fun with Burgos. That's why I said it. He has to be re-signed. I was looking at the featherweight rankings, and I knew where you were going with that, because that's why I was watching his fights, and I was looking at the featherweight rankings, outside the rankings, and everything just seemed amazing. You know? Logan Paul said to Tom that he can be a UFC fighter. I wouldn't even... I mean, if he could get past drug tests, I mean, he'd probably get a win over some of them with a bit of training. Going to be fun to see. Can't put down the fork. Tubster, lard monster, fridge built tard. To get killed by body cam Piper. Okay, I thought you were talking about me. But you're talking about Kelvin Gastelum. When bedtime collab? I don't know, I forgot. But I'll someday. Somehow we're going to make it alright and do it right now. Do you think if Colby still cares about fighting, he should move to lightweight? No. Everyone except maybe Gilbert Burns in the welterweight top 15 fucks him up. They're still unks highly ranked at lightweight. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind a Colby Covington versus Renato Moicano. I just don't think Covington wants to make the cut to lightweight. Like, he's never expressed interest in that ever. So if he was, like, floating the idea around, I wouldn't mind it, but I just don't see it. Or even if Pimlet loses to Chandler, and they did Pimlet versus Covington. That could be interesting, you know what I mean? Something like that. I think Covington would lose at lightweight, though, in my opinion. I think he needs to get a little tankier for welterweight, really. Guri, when are you moving to the US? I don't know yet. Thank you for the $5. Not sure. Maybe soon, maybe not so soon. I need to go to these places first before I think about moving there. You know, I've never been to America. Gable gets brutally KO'd by Aspinall in 2028. Yes. Yes. I'd bet 1 mil the abuser looked like MMA Joey. Well, there you go, dude. He does look like the type. No offense. But I would not trust my kids around MMA Joey. Thoughts on RG3 calling you out on his podcast with Dustin Poirier? I saw that, yeah. I don't care. Thank you for the $2. DP kind of like accidentally defended me there as well. I don't even know if it was actually him mentioning me. But he did say, some MMA guru type person. Which could have been, he probably was referencing me. But I don't know if he was for sure. Because you can sort like NBA, I don't know, maybe he was directly referencing me. But yeah, he trying to baited Poirier to insult me. You know what I'm saying? Hi Guru, jack me off, that's my name. I remember that name from ages ago in chat. Thank you for the $2. What are a few things you think the UFC needs to change to improve the quality of their content? Give the winners of the blobs to Bilal JDM versus Sean Brady for the title? Yes. Thank you for the $10. A few things the UFC need to improve. The quality of their content. Less fights. Less women's fights. Activity incentive bonuses. Finishing bonuses in general rather than performance bonuses. You should know if you get a finish, you're going to get a bonus over people that don't. You know? You don't want to be in this situation where fighters don't know if they're going to get the 50k and they've got a head kick KO. Because there's so many other good knockouts on the card. You know? So I would take away the 50k performance bonuses and I would do like 20k finishing bonuses. Thank you for the 10. Just some ideas. Paulo got cooked on Twitter with his $1 tweet. I saw earlier. Yeah, someone already told me. Impression of me in a dark room with 40 years. Joe Rogan. Start a podcast at least. That'll keep you sane. Are you doing a video on Tom, John, Dana, new stuff? Not really, no. There's not much to discuss. Call Kyle gay. You just call me lame. You're gay. Thank you for the 2. He's probably right about you being lame, though. Which UFC fighter looks like a high school bully? UFC fighter looks like a high school bully. In every single movie and advert ever, Grant Dawson. In real life, In real life, Alonzo Manyfield, just some dumb retard bully. Where you say, thanks very much, man. I appreciate that. What did you say to me? I didn't say anything wrong, man. No one said anything about you. You disrespecting me? And then just starts attacking people, you know? Stinky, stinky farts, turds, and pisses all day. Haha, okay. Impression of music from the Two Towers. Thank you for the 2. Some shit like that. Straight up racist. Oh no. Shiver me timbers. It's 2025, little bro. No one cares. Impression of Mariah and Hadley in heated argument. Man, I don't know, man. I'm scared, man. Why are you so scared, man? You don't understand. Top 5 current welterweight contenders. The top 5 in the rankings, you retard. Look at them. Dun, 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 dun. Impression of Ariel wearing striped pajamas getting marched to the chambers by... Alright. Two on the fucking nose. No pun intended. That's it. You're not invited to my birthday party. I'm sorry. I was going to be one of 2 people there, including you. How unfortunate, dude. Looks like it's a solo endeavor. How do you feel about the current champs? I don't know, to be honest with you. Thank you for the 2. It is what it is. We'll get some good ones, you know what I mean? There are some good champs, though. There are some fun fights that they have. The contenders are really fun. Next time, you should do the funny Leon part of the vid before the sad stuff. You didn't talk about it and then gave Obesity Joey the content. She tragic. But no one cares if Joey got the content, you know what I mean? Ain't no comp there.